In the depths of the vast ocean, where sunlight struggles to penetrate and darkness reigns supreme, a realm of wonder and mystery unfolds. Here, beneath the undulating waves, resides a civilization unlike any other, the merfolk. Picture, if you will, a world where beings of unparalleled beauty and grace reside. From their waist up, they bear the form of humans, with smooth skin kissed by the shimmering light filtering through the water. Their eyes, like orbs of precious gems, reflect the myriad colors of the sea, while their hair flows around them in waves, mirroring the gentle currents that surround them. But it is from their waist down that their true nature is revealed. Their lower halves transform into tails of iridescent scales, shimmering in hues of azure, emerald, and amethyst. With a flick of their powerful tails, they glide effortlessly through the water, their movements fluid and graceful as they navigate their underwater realm. The merfolk are not merely creatures of beauty, however, they are also beings of great wisdom and knowledge. In their underwater cities, built from coral and adorned with pearls, they pursue the arts and sciences with a fervor unmatched by any land-dwelling civilization. Their libraries are filled with ancient tomes and scrolls containing the accumulated wisdom of generations past. But it is not all peace and tranquility beneath the waves. Like any society, the merfolk face their own challenges and conflicts. From the depths of the abyss emerge creatures of darkness and malice, sea serpents, krakens, and other horrors that seek to disrupt the harmony of the merfolk's world. Yet, with their courage and resilience, the merfolk stand firm against these threats, defending their homes with valor and determination. Among the merfolk, there are tales of heroes and heroines whose deeds are sung in the songs of bards and recounted by storytellers around underwater hearths. These brave souls embark on epic quests, facing perilous challenges and overcoming insurmountable odds to protect their kin and safeguard their way of life. And then there are the legends of forbidden love and tragic romance, where merfolk fall for humans and vice versa, defying the laws of their respective worlds in pursuit of true love. These tales speak of sacrifice and longing, of the enduring power of love to transcend even the deepest divides. In the end, the world of the merfolk remains a realm of mystery and enchantment, its depths holding secrets that may never be fully revealed. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can unsubscribe later. Long ago, in the sun-drenched lands of ancient Greece, where myths mingled with reality and gods walked among mortals, there existed creatures of legend known as centaurs. Born from the rich tapestries of Greek mythology, these majestic beings were a sight to behold, their presence a testament to the wonders of the natural world. Imagine, if you will, a creature with the body of a horse and the upper torso of a human, its form melding the strength and grace of both man and beast. This was the Centaur, a being of unparalleled beauty and power, whose hoofbeats echoed through the forests and mountains they called home. In the myths spun by poets and storytellers, centaurs were said to roam the untamed wilderness, dwelling in lush forests or rugged mountain ranges. There, they lived in tribes, leading a nomadic lifestyle that spoke of their connection to the land and the rhythms of nature. But it was not just their appearance or lifestyle that set them apart. Centaurs were skilled in the arts of archery and combat, their prowess in battle matched only by their bravery and honor. They were the noble warriors of Greek mythology, serving as mentors and companions to mortal heroes in their quests for glory and honor. In the grand tapestry of Greek mythology, centaurs symbolized the duality of human nature, the eternal struggle between civilization and the wild. They embodied the tension between rationality and instinct, the balance between order and chaos that defined the human experience. Yet, amidst the chaos, there was wisdom, courage, and nobility, virtues that shone brightly in the hearts of these majestic beings. But amidst the myriad of centaurs, there was one who stood above the rest, a figure of legend and lore whose name echoed through the ages. Chiron, the wise and compassionate teacher of heroes, was beloved by gods and mortals alike. He was the mentor of Achilles, the guide of Jason, the friend of Hercules, imparting invaluable knowledge and guidance to those who sought his wisdom. And so, the legend of the centaurs continued to weave its way through the annals of Greek mythology, a testament to the enduring power of nature and the eternal struggle between the forces of civilization and the wild. For in the realm of myth and legend, where heroes walked among gods and monsters, the centaurs remained as guardians of the natural world, their hoofbeats echoing through the ages as a reminder of the beauty and majesty of the world around us. In the whispering woods and glimmering meadows of myth and legend, there exists a race of ethereal beings whose beauty and magic captivate the hearts of mortals, the fairies. Imagine, if you will, a realm of eternal spring where flowers bloom in kaleidoscopic splendor and the air is alive with the soft hum of wings. Here, amidst the dappled sunlight and the dancing shadows, the fairies make their home, their presence a shimmering beacon of enchantment and wonder. Fairies are beings of unparalleled grace and beauty with delicate wings that sparkle like dewdrops in the morning light. Their slender forms are clothed in garments woven from moonbeams and starlight, their laughter like the tinkling of bells on a summer breeze. But it is not just their appearance that sets the fairies apart. These magical beings possess powers beyond mortal comprehension, their abilities as varied and wondrous as the colors of the rainbow. They can command the elements, bend the forces of nature to their will, and even shapeshift into any form they desire. In the folklore and tales of old, fairies are often depicted as guardians of the natural world, protectors of the forests and the creatures that dwell within. They are the caretakers of the earth, the stewards of life and growth, and the keepers of ancient wisdom passed down through the ages. But fairies are not just benevolent beings of light and beauty. They are also creatures of mischief with a mischievous streak that rivals even the most playful of children. They delight in pranks and tricks, leading travelers astray with their illusions and enchantments, or playing harmless jokes on unsuspecting mortals. Yet, despite their playful nature, fairies are beings of great wisdom and compassion. They are known to aid those in need, offering guidance and protection to those who seek their help. In times of trouble, it is said that a fairy's touch can heal wounds and soothe troubled hearts, their magic a balm to the weary soul. Among the most famous fairies in mythology is the legendary Queen Titania, ruler of the fairy kingdom and mistress of the woodland realm. With her regal bearing and her gentle grace, Titania is revered as a symbol of wisdom, beauty, and grace, her name whispered in awe and reverence by mortals and fairies alike. But Titania is not the only fairy to have left her mark on the world. From the mischievous Puck of Shakespearean fame to the benevolent Tinker Bell of Peter Pan, fairies have played a central role in the myths and legends of countless cultures around the world. In the vast tapestry of myth and legend, amidst the shadows and whispers of the night, there exists a race both eerie and fascinating, the arachnids. Picture, if you will, a civilization woven from silk and shadow nestled deep within the darkest corners of the world. The arachnids, with their 8-legged forms and gleaming eyes, move with an otherworldly grace through their intricate webbed cities, their presence a testament to the mysteries of the unseen realms. Arachnids are not creatures of malice, as some may believe, but rather guardians of the hidden places of the earth. In the legends passed down through generations, they are often depicted as weavers of fate, spinning delicate strands of destiny that bind together the threads of the universe. Their cities, hidden from prying eyes, are marvels of architecture and ingenuity built upon the very foundations of the earth itself. From towering spires to labyrinthine tunnels, the arachnids' domain is a testament to their mastery of the hidden arts. But it is not just their cities that set the arachnids apart. These creatures possess an intelligence and cunning that rivals even the most astute of human minds. They are skilled hunters and strategists, capable of outwitting even the most formidable of foes with their keen senses and intricate webs. In the tales spun by storytellers and bards, arachnids are often depicted as both allies and adversaries, their motivations as inscrutable as the shadows themselves. Some are benevolent creatures, offering aid and guidance to those in need, while others are cunning and manipulative, using their webs to ensnare and entrap the unwary. Yet, regardless of their disposition, arachnids are creatures of mystery and intrigue, their presence a constant reminder of the hidden wonders of the world. To encounter an arachnid is to glimpse into the realm of the unknown, to peer into the depths of the earth and the secrets that lie within. Among the most famous arachnids in mythology is the legendary spider Anansi, whose tales of cunning and trickery have been passed down through the ages. Known as the weaver of stories, Anansi is said to spin tales as intricate as his webs, using his wit and guile to outsmart even the most powerful of adversaries. But Anansi is not the only arachnid to have left his mark on the pages of history. From the monstrous spiders of Greek mythology to the mystical Joragumo of Japanese folklore, arachnids have played a central role in the myths and legends of countless cultures around the world. In the end, the arachnid remains a symbol of mystery and wonder, a creature whose legend continues to fascinate and enthrall all who encounter it. Once upon a time, in the age of knights and castles, when the realms of myth and reality danced hand in hand, there existed a creature of legend known as the wyvern. Born from the tapestries of medieval heraldry and whispered tales of old, the wyvern soared through the skies and prowled the untamed wilderness of European folklore. Picture, if you will, a creature that bore resemblance to the mighty dragons of yore, yet stood apart in its own right. With a sinuous body clad in scales of emerald green or midnight black and wings that stretched wide like the sails of a ship, the wyvern cut a striking figure against the backdrop of the wild. But unlike its larger cousins, the wyvern boasted only 2 legs, a unique trait that set it apart from the dragons of legend. Its scaled form was complemented by a long, serpentine tail tipped with a venomous stinger that struck fear into the hearts of all who dared to cross its path. In the annals of mythology, wyverns were said to make their homes in the most remote and inaccessible places, the towering peaks of mountain ranges, the depths of ancient forests, or the hidden valleys untouched by mortal footprints. There, they ruled as lords of the skies and guardians of their domain, hunting for prey with unrelenting ferocity and defending their territory with unmatched vigor. With wings that beat with the rhythm of thunder and claws that could rend steel asunder, wyverns were fearsome adversaries in combat. Agile and swift, they soared through the heavens, striking their prey with razor-sharp talons and teeth that gleamed like polished daggers. Some whispered tales spoke of the wyvern's deadly venom, a potent toxin that could bring even the mightiest of warriors to their knees with a single sting. But beyond their prowess in battle, wyverns symbolized something more profound. They embodied the untamed forces of nature, the wild and unpredictable essence of the world itself. In the ancient art of heraldry, wyverns were often used as symbols of protection or guardianship, their fierce visages serving as a warning to any who dared to trespass upon their domain. Yet, despite their fearsome reputation, wyverns were often misunderstood creatures. In the realms of modern fantasy literature and games, they were sometimes mistaken for their larger cousins, the dragons. But make no mistake, for wyverns were creatures of their own, with their own mythology and characteristics. While dragons were creatures of intelligence and magic, wyverns remained true to their primal instincts, embodying the raw power and majesty of the natural world. In the timeless tapestry of Greek and Roman mythology, there exists a realm where beauty and nature intertwine, where ethereal beings known as nymphs dance among the trees, rivers, and mountains, embodying the very essence of the natural world. Imagine, if you will, a world where every forest glade, every mountain peak, and every babbling brook is home to a nymph, a radiant and alluring maiden whose presence fills the air with magic and wonder. These nymphs are the guardians of the earth, the custodians of its secrets, and the embodiment of its beauty and vitality. In the ancient tales spun by poets and storytellers, nymphs are associated with specific locations and aspects of nature. There are the naiads who dwell in the springs and rivers, their laughter mingling with the gentle babble of the water. Then there are the dryads who inhabit the heart of the forests, their voices whispering through the rustling leaves. And let us not forget the oreads, the nymphs of the mountains, their songs echoing across the rugged peaks and valleys. But it is not just their beauty that sets nymphs apart, it is their connection to the natural world and their ability to influence its elements. They are the protectors of their domains, the caretakers of the flora and fauna within them. With a mere touch, a nymph can heal a wounded creature, transform the landscape, or enchant those who encounter them with their otherworldly charm. In the tapestry of Greek and Roman mythology, nymphs symbolize the sacredness of the earth and the inherent connection between humans and nature. They are the divine presence within the natural world, the living embodiment of its eternal beauty and vitality. Nymphs are the intermediaries between mortals and the gods, bridging the gap between the earthly realm and the realm of the divine. But amidst the tales of wonder and enchantment, there exists a story as tragic as it is timeless. One of the most famous nymphs in Greek mythology is Echo, a mountain nymph who fell hopelessly in love with the god Narcissus. When Narcissus rejected her love, Echo wasted away until only her voice remained, condemned to repeat the words of others for eternity, a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of love and the pain of unrequited longing. In the mystical realm of Japan, where cherry blossoms danced on the breeze and the mountains whispered ancient secrets, there existed creatures of cunning and magic known as kitsune. Born from the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore and deeply rooted in the cultural beliefs and traditions of the land, these intelligent foxes were the stuff of legend, their presence both feared and revered by all who knew their tales. Picture, if you will, a creature with the sleek, russet fur of a fox, its eyes gleaming with an otherworldly intelligence, and multiple tails swaying gracefully behind it. These were the kitsune, beings of supernatural power and enchantment, whose very presence could shape the destiny of mortals. In the myths spun by storytellers and shamans, kitsune were said to inhabit the secluded corners of the world, from deep forests to misty mountains, where they lived in family groups or small communities. They were the guardians of the natural world, the spirits that watched over the land and its inhabitants with keen eyes and cunning minds. But it was not just their appearance that set them apart. Kitsune were beings of extraordinary power, possessing the ability to shape-shift into various forms, including humans, animals, and even objects. They were skilled illusionists, capable of weaving lifelike illusions to deceive their enemies or protect themselves from harm. In the tapestry of Japanese culture and mythology, kitsune symbolized a multitude of meanings and interpretations. They were the embodiment of intelligence and trickery, representing the close relationship between humans and nature and the belief in the existence of spiritual beings that inhabited the natural world. But amidst the many kitsune of myth and legend, one stood out above the rest. A kitsune with 9 tails, known as a kyubi, was considered exceptionally powerful and divine, its tails representing centuries of age and wisdom. In Japanese folklore, the kyubi was both feared and revered, its presence a harbinger of great change and transformation. And so, the legend of the kitsune continued to weave its way through the tapestry of Japanese culture, a testament to the enduring power of myth and the eternal dance between the forces of light and darkness. For in the realm of Japan, where gods and spirits walked the earth, the kitsune stood as a symbol of the mysteries and wonders that lay hidden within the natural world, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek them out. Once upon a time, in the mystical lands of South Asia, where the scent of spices hung heavy in the air and the sound of temple bells echoed through the mountains, there existed beings of divine grace and serpentine might known as the Naga. Born from the rich tapestry of Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain mythology, these creatures were a sight to behold, their forms a blend of human and snake that stirred the imagination of all who heard their tales. Imagine, if you will, a being with the sinuous body of a serpent, its scales gleaming like polished jade, and the divine features of a deity, its eyes burning with the wisdom of the ages. This was the Naga, a creature of immense strength and cunning, a guardian of hidden treasures and sacred sites hidden beneath the earth and waters. In the myths spun by storytellers and sages alike, Naga were said to dwell in the darkest depths of underground realms, rivers, or lakes, their serpentine forms coiled around precious treasures and ancient secrets. They were the guardians of hidden knowledge, the keepers of the cosmic balance between creation and destruction. But it was not just their appearance that set them apart. Naga were beings of extraordinary power, skilled in the use of magic and capable of casting spells and curses upon their enemies. They possessed the ability to shape-shift, assuming human form or other disguises to walk among mortals undetected, their true nature hidden beneath a veil of illusion. In the tapestry of Hindu and Buddhist cosmology, Naga symbolized a multitude of meanings and interpretations. They represented fertility and protection, transformation and rebirth, the eternal cycle of life and death that bound all living beings together. They were the primal forces of nature, the serpents that coiled around the roots of the world tree, holding it steady against the chaos of the cosmos. But amidst the many Naga of myth and legend, one stood out above the rest. His name was Vasuki, a powerful serpent king of divine lineage whose coils encircled the world itself. Vasuki played a significant role in the myths and legends of Hindu mythology, including the churning of the ocean of milk to obtain the elixir of immortality, a tale that spoke of sacrifice, redemption, and the eternal quest for enlightenment. And so, the legend of the Naga continued to weave its way through the tapestry of South Asian culture, a testament to the enduring power of myth and the eternal dance between the forces of light and darkness. For in the realm of Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain mythology, where gods and demons walked the earth, the Naga stood as a symbol of the mysteries and wonders that lay hidden beneath the surface of the world, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek them out. In the days of ancient Greece, when gods and monsters roamed the earth and heroes strode boldly into the realm of legend, there existed creatures of immense power and singular vision known as Cyclopes. Born from the epic poems of Homer, such as the Odyssey and the Iliad, these giant one-eyed beings stood as both marvels of strength and cautionary tales of hubris. Picture, if you will, a being of towering stature, its massive form silhouetted against the horizon, with muscles rippling like the waves of the sea. But it was not the size of the Cyclopes that struck fear into the hearts of mortals, it was the eye that gleamed with an otherworldly intensity from the center of its forehead, a singular orb that pierced through the veil of darkness like a beacon in the night. In the tales spun by bards and poets, Cyclopes were said to inhabit the darkest recesses of the earth, dwelling in caves or remote areas far from the prying eyes of mortals. They were creatures of solitude and isolation, their existence a testament to the untamed forces of nature that lurked beyond the boundaries of civilization. But it was not just their appearance that set them apart. Cyclopes were believed to possess incredible strength and skill in craftsmanship. They were renowned for their ability to forge mighty weapons and tools, shaping the very fabric of the world with their hands. In Greek mythology, they were credited with crafting the thunderbolts of Zeus, the trident of Poseidon, and other legendary artifacts that shaped the destiny of gods and mortals alike. In the tapestry of Greek mythology, Cyclopes symbolized brute strength and primal power. They were the embodiment of the untamed forces of nature, the dangers of hubris, and the isolation of being different from others. In their interactions with mortal heroes such as Odysseus, Cyclopes served as both adversaries and cautionary tales, testing the limits of courage and cunning in the face of overwhelming odds. But amidst the tales of conquest and conflict, one Cyclops stood out above the rest. His name was Polyphemus, a fearsome giant who appeared in Homer's Odyssey. Polyphemus encountered Odysseus and his companions on their journey home from the Trojan War, leading to a dramatic confrontation that tested the wits and courage of the hero like never before. And so, the legend of the Cyclopes continued to weave its way through the tapestry of Greek mythology, a testament to the enduring power of myth and the eternal struggle between gods and mortals, monsters and heroes. In the dawn of time, when the cosmos was but a swirling chaos of primordial elements, there existed beings of unfathomable power and majesty, the Titans. Imagine, if you will, colossal figures towering over the landscape, their very presence shaping the world around them. These were the Titans, ancient deities from Greek mythology, believed to be the progenitors of the universe itself. In the tales passed down through the ages, the Titans are often depicted as colossal beings with immense strength and godlike features. They ruled over the earth, the sky, and the sea, shaping the very fabric of reality with their elemental powers. Yet, it was not just their physical prowess that set the Titans apart. No, they were also credited with extraordinary feats and accomplishments beyond mortal comprehension. They were said to have created the world itself, establishing the divine order that governs the cosmos to this day. But with their power came a dark side, a tendency towards chaos and rebellion. The Titans symbolize the eternal struggle between order and chaos, creation and destruction. They are associated with natural phenomena such as storms, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions, which they control with their elemental powers. One of the most famous Titans in Greek mythology is Cronus, the ruler of the Titans and the father of the Olympian gods. Cronus is known for his role in the overthrow of his father Uranus, the primal god of the sky, and his subsequent conflict with his own children, leading to the rise of Zeus and the Olympian pantheon. In the annals of myth and legend, the Titans stand as a testament to the eternal cycle of life and death, creation and destruction. They are the primal forces that shape the universe, forever etched into the tapestry of human imagination. If you missed part 1 of our exploration into these legendary races, check out the video on the left. And if you're intrigued by the top 10 powerful undead, click on the one on the right. Don't forget to show your support by liking and subscribing. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on future content.